We are here, back at the Bushwood Show at the Alkebu-lan Village. I am here, look, the Spin Ink Doctor, one of the main doctor ingredients, you know what I'm saying? Our brother, DJ Jungle. What's up, brother?
Peace, bro. How you doing?
Peace and love. This is something that is monumental because this is for the children, y'all. It's not about us. Yeah, we get down, we do what we do. Detroit is dope in all of its fashions and ways that we do. But this thing here, what this brother is talking about right here, is for our children, the future generations.
Peace, everyone. My name is DJ Jungle 313, Executive Director of Spin Ink, which is a non-profit program here in Detroit that teaches DJing and music production. We established ourselves in 2015 after going to New York and Chicago to do some research on schools. I went to Scratch Academy, which is DJ Jam Master J School, and also the Dub Spot. I also went to Chicago to DJ Scratch Academy to check out their school to see how they put their rooms together, curriculum, lesson plans. So here at Spin Ink, we offer a number of different programs from DJ 101, also to music production using Ableton and also Machina. So here we're going to have a chop station where you'll be able to take records and be able to sample them into your computer and manipulate them through a DAW, which is a digital audio workstation. We also have the Reloop station. Thank you for Reloop for participating with us for over the years with equipment. We also have a DJ store online where you'll be able to get different equipment, turntables, mixers, slip pads, training discs as far as beat juggling. Chris Carnes is actually the DJ from Master the Mix. He put these together as far as being able to show children how to beat juggle, also how to blend two records so they'll be able to use analog, then go into the digital. We also like to thank Native Instruments for donating a lot of equipment over the years where we have put to use with our programs, either after school program or a summer program. We have the tractor control, MIDI controllers, the S2s. We also have some S4s. We also have the machine station. Where Native Instruments donated keyboards, also machine studio pads. We teach the children melodics, how to actually finger drum, and also by using software provided by Machina, and also we have Ableton. Ableton has been one of our major sponsors for the last 8 years. So these are push tools that was donated by Ableton. Thank you very much for the donation because it's really giving children access to a lot of the equipment that they possibly couldn't afford, or wouldn't be able to touch because somebody covered it up, don't touch my stuff. We wanted to make this available and accessible for the youth in the city of Detroit, and also how to learn how to create better, positive music for our community. Music is a very powerful tool, and it can be used for positive and negative. So we want to highlight the positives that's coming out of Detroit, and our program is also funded by the state, and we have just received a major donation from an anonymous donor. Thank you, whomever you are, because you really have helped us expand our program, and we are going to actually put a lot of that money into the Mobile Production Center, which is the MPC. It's going to be a bus that was donated by Rolling Out Magazine. In turn, they got a fire command center. It's a 40-foot trailer camper, and we're going to convert it into a mobile production center so we can pull up to different places such as schools, universities, juvenile detention centers. It'll be the best day trip away from school right in the parking lot. So we hope you support it. If you'd like to support us, go to spininkdetroit.com. You can find us on the web. Go to Facebook, look up Spin Inc. or the DMAC, Detroit Electronic Music Conference. If you'd like to donate. This is a good cause that we're doing for the city of Detroit and its youth. Help save our youth by using music.
How did you get into this futuristic grammar and all of this equipment and this stuff? What is this? What are we doing here, brother? Please explain to me. What do you do here at Spin Inc.?
Well, my name is DJ Jungle 313. I'm the executive director of Spin Inc. We established this nonprofit in 2015 to teach DJing and music production here in Detroit and other areas outside of Detroit, but mainly in Detroit. We have been at DIME, the Detroit Institute of Music Education, on our inception in 2015. We also had classes, I think 5 years at DSA, which is Detroit School of the Arts, and a host of other after-school programs and summer programs that we have been involved with over the years.
So what made you really say, okay, well, this is something, I know you love hip hop, I know you love I'm a Piano, I've seen you jamming, I've seen you wreck many sets, but why to give back like that, brother?
Well, it had to start when I first fell in love with DJing back in the early 80s. When my cousin came home from Germany, he had brought back a pair of turntables and a mixer. He was bound to a wheelchair. He got hurt in Beirut. So coming through Germany, he picked up this equipment and brought it back to Detroit. And I was like 83, 84. And then my parents brought me my first pair of turntables and a mixer, 85, 86. And I've always loved music, but the reason why I got back into DJing was mainly because of the stuff that I was hearing on the radio. It's the same playlist, no creativity, nothing, so I picked the tables back up in 2011. A loved one bought me some turntables, and I told him, I said, watch what I do with this. So I started taking tutorials online, to get back into it, because one thing about DJing, it's not just about playing the record, playing the right record at the right time, at the right moment, means everything. So going through different tutorials, 2011, 2012, I ran across a school in New York called Dubspot. And when they was doing the video, I seen one child say, "This saved my life." It was like a light bulb went on. In New York, has been notorious, for violence, a lot of dysfunction in the community. That's where the birth of hip hop was a response to that. So
Correct.
When I seen that, I was like, this something can be really appreciated in Detroit. So I not only went to Dubspot, I went to Scratch Academy, which is the late great Jam Master J School in Manhattan. And I went there in Chicago to see the school city set up, to see how they did it. And, I pressed on since then.
Well, I can say, being from that, us being those children of Motown, and I know how it was rough coming up in the 80s. We didn't have any instruments. They started taking the arts out of the schools. And I can say personally that once the clarinets and saxophones were gone, the microphone was kind of like really all I had. And I can say that that knowledge from the music industry, as well as the knowledge of just music and playing, was instrumental to my knowledge. So, or just grabbing the microphone, the beats, the rhymes, the loops. So for those children that may play instruments and may stick with the acoustics, that natural sound, how does the rhythm and the vibe or whatnot of the hip hop with the instrumentation of the turntables playing like that?
Like you were saying, you gravitated towards more of an instrument. My grandparents were object to me learning instruments, so I gravitated towards the turntables. I love MCs. I love to hear MCs. I'm not an MC. I was really gravitated towards the sounds that I was hearing, especially with Jam Master Jay cutting on the record, DJ Cash Money cutting, DJ Aladdin, all these DJs that was coming out during the 80s that we appreciated, and playing a record from this end and not being an MC, I listen to a lot of music. Just like you were saying about I'm a Piano is like hip hop. It make me feel like hip hop back in the 80s because it's fresh.
Yes.
It's real creative in the instrumentation. The sounds that consist of this new music is reminiscent to then, which was back in the 80s when everything was fresh. Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5, Fat Boys, Houdini, Run DMC, rock box. Even hearing a guitar riff over a rock box.
Yeah.
That what drew me to hip hop. To be able to take these elements and make it sound unlike anything else. So, like I said, back in the day when I came home from the military, I was exposed to the Rhythm Kitchen, which was a historical, legendary place here in Detroit. Seeing Dez, Mike Huckabee,
yes, Terry Dyer,
rest in peace. Terry Dyer, Taib, may he rest in peace. DJ Soulfinger, which was AKA Maurice Malone at that time. Yes. It made me fall more in love with the art because I seen how the DJ controlled the crowd, how the crowd reacted when you put on that song at that certain moment. Mm-hmm. So, these are the memories that I had growing up as a child that I wanted to extend to the children. They may be interested in equipment like this. If you see the equipment at the school, it's expensive equipment, and big shout outs to Ableton, big shout outs to Native Instruments.
Big ups.
Splice.
Yes. Big
shout out. Who else? Hercules. They have donated a lot of equipment. Serato, OP Miller over Serato. V-Motor, they donated headphones. Thank you, because this is what this was all about.
Yes.
Being able to give the children access to equipment they probably never touch. So, in that, we're really serious about creating more positive music. If you listen to the music in the community now that's being highlighted, it's not beneficial or conducive for the well-being of our children.
Correct.
So if we have institutions that have the equipment plus the knowledge base from the professionals that are in the industry to give back and help guide the children in a different direction, I think we can get a better response from the community when these children and students go out and start playing. They'll be like, wow, this is different. This is a breath of fresh air. I don't have to hear derogatory things within our music. And our music has always been powerful.
Yes.
Coming from the continent, the indigenous people, going through our Tribune here in North America, music has always been a part of our culture and reflected how we felt in that culture. So this is just a continuation of it. Mojo helped mold my thinking and my ears back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Thank you, Mojo.
Yes. Big shout out to Cybertron, Belleville 3, Eddie Folks, Juan, Derek, Brother Kevin, all of them great contributions to Detroit. And what if they didn't get access to the drums?
Right.
The drum machines.
The drum machines.
What would the landscape of Detroit sound like?
Probably wouldn't be here. Probably be in Chicago or Cleveland.
And a lot of the children didn't know
might have figured it out.
Well, a lot of the children didn't know these, these figures.
Right. True. Monumental figures that really changed. You're right. The landscape.
Right. Even the sisters, DJ Stacy Hotwax, DJ Minx, and a host of others. We got young female DJs that's coming up. DJ Offset from I'm in Detroit. We have DJ Z-Light, who is a student of DJ Invisible, which will be one of our instructors here at Spinny. So we want to pass the torch on to these young students, young DJs and producers. And one thing I liked about the younger sisters, they're like, I don't like playing that derogatory music. I don't like playing that negative music.
That's good, because they the mothers, man. Because what they play, the children will follow. So that's necessary for the next generation.
We have a responsibility and accountability about what we play in the community. Everything has its place. It always has to be balanced. But
Correct.
when things come out of balance, you create chaos. And our children will pay for the chaos that it brings. Matter of fact, one of my brothers, Professor Griff from Public Enemy, he used to come here and lecture at the Truth Bookstore, which is actually downstairs here in this building. The building that we're in is actually the Alkebu-lan Village Community Center here on the east side of Detroit, 7701 Harbor. This institution has been here for 40 plus years, and being an anchor on this side of town to be able to be a benefit for the community, a safe place for the children where they can learn their culture and be able to expand their minds with different programming such as this. This is very important. And the program that we got going now with Pop Solutions, they received some money from the state, and we got spots where we got 10 slots a month to teach children for free.
This is beautiful.
From 6th grade to 12th grade, we want interested students that are interested in learning this art form, having access to the different DAWs or digital audio workstations such as Ableton, FL Studio, Pro Tools. We're going to have 7 Mile Radio here to actually teach podcasting, marketing, audio and visual editing, and to give the children a skill set where they can actually monetize after they leave here. Some of the students at DSA were able to acquire gigs even before they finished our program during the summer.
That's beautiful.
And I'm talking about one child had a wedding. So
wow.
a wedding,
that's a serious jam right there.
That's a serious jam and pays serious money.
Yes, it does.
Especially for someone that's still in high school or coming out of high school.
Wow.
So, we have the J Dilla event on February 10th that's coming up. We want children, parents to come out.
Yes, please.
Come experience the space, come experience the village. We have T-Barb that's going to be here. We also have another young brother that's a young film director.
Yes, Amadeus Christ.
Amadeus Christ. So that's going to be amazing because I hear he's like J Dilla with a camera.
He's doing big things, yeah.
Big things. And we also have the DMAC in conjunction with Amplify that's coming up March 2nd at Washington Community College, and it's going to be phenomenal. We're going to have master classes featuring some Ableton, Machina, native instruments. We're going to have an actual chop session where we're chopping up and they're presenting their projects afterwards.
When you say chopping up, explain to the people what you mean with the chops, with the chops.
Well, we're going to have a chop shop over here somewhere in the actual room where a participant can take a record, find a certain portion of the record, and sample it. I'm going to chop it out. I'm going to chop out the beginning, chop out the end. I'm going to take what I want and manipulate it in a DAW, which is a digital audio workstation, where you can put it in MPC and be able to manipulate it from standalone form. Matter of fact, we got Dez. He's going to do an MPC demonstration during the DMAC, and also, no, I ain't going to tell you everything. I got some surprises. This is this what spending is about.
Okay, so if the people want to sign up, if they are interested, because y'all hearing the man say free classes for the children now. We talking about brothers that's caring, sisters that's caring. We down here on the 10th. Where do they go? Who do we talk to? How does this work? Please.
This is what I'll do. I'll leave a link with you through Pop Solutions where you can go through their portal, actually register. We're only taking 10 children per month, so there may be a waiting list. If there's a waiting list, that means there is a demand for this type of programming, which will be good. And we want to have this open also in summertime for a summer program. We're going to expand it from not just one class. We'll probably have several classes during the summer.
Oh, that's awesome.
To give children something to do during the summer, some activities.
Like day camp.
Oh, it'll be a day camp because I also study jiu-jitsu and I teach self-defense. So outside of the digital dojo, we can actually go into the physical dojo and train. Get healthy minds, healthy body, healthy spirit.
Yes. That's what we all about here at the Morris Must Show. Brother, thank you for your love, grace, and giving back. Man, gratitude, Spin Inc. Y'all hear it, Pop Solutions is going down here, Alkebu-lan Village, Morris Must Show.
A couple shout outs before I leave. I'd like to give a shout out to my board. Thank you for sticking with me. It's almost been 10 years. Thank you for seeing the vision. Thank you for all the students that came through. Thank you for all the teachers that have instructed through Spin Inc. Thank you for all the corporations, software companies that have donated. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
And thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.